back Westy here. So I'm just working on Fusion 360. I've got a problem with this fork stone guard cover that I'm making for my bike. What the problem is I mount the two bolts go through here that mount this onto the fork, and it sits like this. And what the problem is that when it's mounted, the fork sits in here. Over this side's a massive gap, like 10-15 mil. Over here it's really close. So what I'm going to try and do is I'm going to try and pivot this face, this whole, because I didn't make it up as multiple objects or bodies. So if I had done that, it would have been easier to do. But anyway, it's taken me about an hour to figure out how to do it. So I just want to rotate this part in relation to this component about 5 to 10. I'm going to try 10 degrees and see what happens. So to do that, I just click on this one face here and go to move. Normally it's here, so select rotate. It's got one face selected, so I'm just going to select this face as well. Won't let me select it. Why? I'll try this one, and then I'll try selecting the second face. There we go, the two faces are selected. Now the axis, I want to sit on the outside here, so I'm going to go here and click down this face here. Now I'll roll it up the top, and I want to pivot it this way. So we want to try and move the whole thing. I'm going to try 7.5 degrees. And then go OK. And then that's now moved that whole component in a little bit so that it should push this radius over this way. The other thing I noticed that on this side here, when I bolted it up, it was actually too close to the brake rotor, so I've shaved off about 5 mil off that. So we're going to see that how that goes. So I'm going to basically cut it through here in the slicer, and so it's only going to print from here down to here, so hopefully it only takes about 3 hours. And I'll probably just make it very lightweight reinforcing so that I can just try it as a sample. So I'm just going to save this and export it. Export as an STL file. As you can see, I'm up to revision 30, so it's been a bit busy doing this. Okay, so that's that. So now we're going to open up Slicer and delete this one, import a new one, and it's version 30. So I'm going. This is how you want it to print as well. So I'm going to actually cut the part. Oops. I'm going to cut the part. I lift it up a little bit. Yeah, that should be enough to tell us whether it's going to work or not. I might put it up a little wee bit more up to that face. Just to there. So basically you can keep, so I want to not keep the upper part and just keep the bottom part. So that's now just selected that one little part that we're going to do now. So I'm also going to go over here and change my infill down to about 10%. Normally I'm running at 18. Then I'm going going to slice it. And now I'm going to run that on the printer. So that's going to be a whole other thing. So anyway, we'll see how we go, and we'll get back to you and update you. Cheers.